Welcome to the New Oakley Guitars YouTube channel. The first project we're going to be working on here is the creation of this replica of the Stevie Ray Vaughan No1 Stratocaster, the first wife. This is an accurate replica of what his guitar looked like just after he died, and it's going to be based on the Cruz created master-built replicas that Fender made 100 of back in the 90s. So we're going to go through every stage, and we're starting with the most mundane. So we're taking all the strings off, of course, and just feeding those out through the back. You've got to take the back plate off to get the strings out of a Strat easily. You can do it without, but it is a bit of a pain, to be completely honest. So just take that back plate off, and then you can easily poke those out through the back of the bridge. Having done that, I now want to take the neck off, because a guitar body without a neck is a lot easier to move around than one with. The screws that hold the neck plate on are really long, as you would imagine, because they're taking a lot of tension. Really important to get a lot of downward pressure on those screws when you're taking them out, and in that way you don't chew up the slots in the crosshead screws with your screwdriver. So lots of pressure downwards, and then just whittle those out, and you're away. 4 screws, and the neck is off, completely separate from the body now. That then allows us to move the body around more easily when we want to remove the tremolo system. So this is held into the back of the body with, again, 2 very long screws. They're taking lots of tension. If you loosen those screws, that takes the tension off the springs, and you can then remove the 3 tremolo springs from the back. When you flip the guitar over, then the tremolo bridge itself is held into the body with 6 long screws. Again, lots of downward pressure on those so you don't chew those screws up. And once you've removed all 6, then the tremolo block will just lift forwards out of the body. Once the tremolo block has been lifted out of the body, you can dismantle that. 6 individual saddles held in with 6 screws and adjusted with 6 springs. So when that all comes apart, you're then left with the 2 parts of the tremolo block itself. There's the steel plate that sits flat against the body, and that is screwed with 3 screws into an alloy block. You have to be a bit careful with this, because the hard steel screws are much harder than the soft alloy, and you can damage it. So there's all your component parts. There's the steel plate and the alloy block and all the saddles and all the springs and screws. And that's the end of the first part of the dismantling video. Please click like and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks.